Right, hello there guys, welcome back to a new video. Now, this is the same day as the Audi TT intro, but probably released about 2 or 3 weeks later. So today, you would have already seen, this is really weird because I'm really mixing up the content at the moment, but you would have already seen the white Mk2 Golf. Graham's done a bit of work on it already. He's sent me a couple of clips which I'll insert after this. Which is the thermostat removal and the starter motor removal. And today we're just picking up from where he left off. All he's done is got the wheels off so far, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, we're going to pick up from where we left off. We've got a new starter motor to go on, new thermostat to go in. I'm going to be tidying up the brake discs or calipers, I don't know. Tidying up something to do with the brakes. And yeah, we're going to get this project rolling. So let's roll the intro. I'll show you the clips and then we'll crack on. Right, so there is the manky old starter motor, which has definitely seen better days.
And there's the shiny new one.
And there's the shiny new one. Is this a refurbished unit or a brand new unit?
I believe they are, yeah, it says remanufactured on it. And if I look somewhere on here, we can just about see the original part number.
Lovely. So that's what I had for the Leon, wasn't it? Because that was a refurbished original unit.
Yes, I believe so, if I remember rightly.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the first job, and then that's obviously the thermostat housing on the floor, isn't it?
That's the old one. The new one comes in a build me up box.
Oh, lovely. You got a bit of Febby in there as well, I see.
Yeah, I believe that's the thermostat.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, that's the sensor.
Lovely. So yeah, loads of new bits to go on this wonderful car. And what is my job today? Just tidy up the brake calipers, weren't it?
Yeah, give them a wire wheel up, get them back to some decent sort of state, and then we can possibly put some black hammerite on it for them so they don't rot up like that again.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get a first start video or not today?
Possibly, I don't really, so long as we can get the thermostat and all that put together, I don't see why we can't potentially fire it up.
Yeah, so hopefully, maybe,
We'll see how it goes.
This will run again. But let's get cracking to it. Right, so the good thing about these old cars is everything is so basic. There's a new starter motor going in, and I'm literally from the top of the engine bay. So, yeah, there's the new starter being popped right up in there. Not really a particularly big job, just a couple of electrical connections and a couple of bolts. And she'll be golden. But unfortunately, this is probably about the best angle I can get regarding seeing what to do. But
have a look underneath.
But yeah, it's quite a self-explanatory job. Obviously, we had to do it on the Leon, which I don't think I filmed because that was out on my road. There you go, look. Very easy job. Just holds up in there. And away you go. So that'll be the first job technically ticked off, even though there wasn't very much to film on it. But sorted. Right, I do apologise, this is probably going to be a bit jumpy, this section, because I am trying to charge my phone at the same time. Charger's all the way over there though. Right, so when we said it's an IKEA pack, literally you got 700 boxes and a weed pipe to rebuild the whole thermostat housing. So as you can see, here's all the new components. There's a new pipe that hasn't been taken off the car yet. You've got the thermostat over there. And then, like Graham showed earlier, in the Febby box, there is a new sensor. So, what are we doing here at the moment?
I'm just double checking the orientation of the thermostat.
Yep.
Should only fit one way, I believe, but I just want to double check it. Make sure I don't miss anything. And yeah, hopefully we'll be all good for building it up and putting it all back together.
I love little projects like this. This makes me really want to get like a little restoration. Not anything that needs any significant work, but just something, you know, to get running again.
Yeah. So there's the old thermostat.
Oh, look at that, it's all manky and rotten.
Well, it's still the original, so it's still
Bloody hell, really?
yeah.
Christ. I was really expecting that to be worse than it is.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's just, I'm guessing, just got stiff.
No, it was leaking. There
Oh.
was nothing actually wrong with the thermostat. But
So we got a whole new housing for it.
yeah. Someone had been in here before, look, trying to seal it up with gasket sealer.
Stuff that never works.
Yeah, well, it does on the right applications, but
Yeah.
this is not one of them.
And obviously you've got all your new hardware as well in a packet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put my phone back on charge for literally about 2 minutes. And hopefully when that's done, I should be able to click my fingers and this will be all assembled. So let's give it a go. Alright, so whilst my phone was charging and Graham was reassembling, I have tidied up the brake calipers a bit. They're not perfect, but I have got an awful lot of surface corrosion off. Like, these were really badly pitted. But as you can see, they have, even though they're still orange, they have came up really nicely. Just think of it as like an Essex girl. That's how good it looks. She alright, but a bit too orange. Anyway, that's done. And here we go. Here's the new thingy. I told you it'd be by the click of the fingers. To be fair, it's actually about 5-10 minutes worth of work. But
yeah, nice 5-10 minutes though.
yeah, I mean, if you can assemble Lego, you can assemble this. That's how easy it is. I mean, I'm an absolute turd, and even I could do that probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, there that is. And
what size is it? Did a 5mm.
so yeah, literally just 5mm everything.
Yeah.
And that's a, what is that? Is that a Allen key piece or?
Yeah, 5mm Allen key piece.
Yeah. So literally takes nothing. So did you say we was replacing this hard pipe or not?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So this hard pipe, I can't actually physically show you, but it sits tucked right up under the intake manifold, like literally right up it. There you go. You can just about see it down the back. Just down there. Where's my finger? There. That's the hard pipe. So yeah, very tightly tucked under. Easy access from underneath though, by the looks of it. But
you'd be surprised.
oh really?
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, so that's that, all assembled and ready to go back on. So let's try and get it on the car. I kid you not, right? Chloe's got a salad in the car for me. I went back, took a couple of mouthfuls, came back here, and I've only gone and got it on. So yeah, I'm guessing this is a very easy job.
Yeah, it's not too bad with the space around. It gets a bit harder as you get to the newer vehicles.
Yeah. But this is why I love older vehicles, and honestly, I really need a classic. Really have the itch for one. So who knows, perhaps somewhere very soon might be a classic appearing on the channel, not too sure. But yeah, there's a whole new unit there. You can see the nice shiny blue plugs. Just got the rad hoses and stuff to clip back onto it. I was going to say bolt back, but you don't bolt silicone or rubber. So yeah, very easy job, very easy access. This is an 8 valve VR6 lump, for anyone wondering. 12 valve, sorry. So yeah, very simple engine to work on, to be fair, judging by this so far. And very easy access. So gonna get that back on, and then what's the next job?
Get all the brakes off, all the discs off the front, pads off the rear, ready for the new ones that are on their way.
Nice. And then maybe, fingers crossed, first start for the end.
Maybe.
Let's just pray. But yeah, get that finished up. And then like Graham just said, I don't know if you could hear him or not, but we've got to strip the brakes on this side. He's already done the other side, but this side still needs doing, so we're going to strip the brakes, get the discs off, get the pads out, all that jargon, and then probably call it a night. Right, so we're trying to replumb the cooling system, but the bottom radiator hose has been an absolute pig. It sits at a funny, like, gooseneck 90-degree angle down here, and trying to get the gooseneck to go in position, because it's got to go right up to the base of the radiator, is being an absolute arse. We've got it over the lip, but we can't get it much further. So that's our current battle at the moment, but she is coming together nicely. I've still got the top rad hose to do, which should be quite easy, hopefully. But this one is being a pig. Right, So after much ag, the lower rad hose is on, the upper rad hose is on, we're just moving the clips into position. You've got a really awkward one down the back there, which is what that's for. But yeah, that took a bit of wrestling, but we are there. So one step closer to hopefully the first start. Alright, the next step is putting methanol in the cooling system, so that's what we're doing. No, I'm joking, it is coolant. We're just using an old meth bottle. So yeah, just topping up the cooling system. We've reconnected all the sensors and electrical gubbins. I don't like electrics, so crap. Yeah, so just, this is like what, self-bleeding, isn't it? It burps itself or whatever.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so just letting that all seep in. And yeah, it's been a long time, but we are getting places. Right, it is time
Well, to put the battery back.
to put the battery back on. And Graham did say we are going to see if it starts. Now, bear in mind, this does have an 80's alarm immobiliser system in it, so we're probably going to run into issues with that. Maybe, maybe not. Might be generous to us. You know what they're like. But the battery is going on said vehicle. The keys are on the, I almost call it a scuttle panel. It's not, it's a slam panel. And we're going to turn the key and see if anything at all happens. So that's going to get hooked up, and let's go. Right, the battery is hooked up. Now this is what, the first start in about 2 years?
Yeah.
The first start in 2 years. Hopefully. Oh. Flashy, flashy. Are you trying to demobilise it?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Start motor.
Make sure it's not smoking.
Hey?
Make sure it's not smoking.
Doesn't seem to be. Come on. Oh, I'm sat here in anticipation. Nothing. Uh-oh. Right, we're going to sort out this, I think it's an immobiliser thing. We're going to sort this out and then get back to it. Right, it ain't a typical 80's car without wacky wiring. So we've just had a little tamper around. Maybe, just maybe, I'm going to move the torch quickly, just in case. Maybe it might start, but not too sure. So, nothing? What's that?
Nothing.
Ah, crap. Car's definitely getting power though, isn't it? Yeah, look. Yeah, so you got a blue LED flashing, which is obviously the immobiliser.
But I'm getting nothing.
But nothing to ignition at all.
No.
So yeah, the car does have power to it, but we just don't know where the power's gone.
Could it be anything to do with the ignition barrel?
Maybe, not too sure.
Because
Yeah, this is back to head scratching. Right, take number 20 odd thousand. We've done a bit more with the battery. We're gonna see if it works. So he's currently trying to turn the immobiliser off, which is a little three-pronged like immobiliser switch thingy. Yeah. Anything?
No.
Nothing at all. Oh, this is why I hate electrics in general, but 80's cars are just frustrating. So yeah, that is the immobiliser switch there. So as you can see, if you put that in, the blue light will stop flashing. Oh no, it hasn't.
Not this time.
See, because before, if you did that, the blue light would stop. But it's just staying permanently on. Oh, it's stopped now. Whatever you've done, it stopped. Oh, it's back on. Come on. Please, just give us something. Nothing.
No.
Nothing at all. All this work. Well, I say all this work, we changed the starter motor and a thermostat. Alright, head scratching again. Oh, right. We've fannied about with fuses. We're getting flashies. We think it was just a dodgy battery terminal connection. We're not too sure though. But honestly, we've been scratching our heads for about 15-20 minutes since the last clip. Come on. No. That was a starter motor popping again.
Yeah, but at least he has lights on the dash this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but said lights on the dash is gone.
Again?
Oh.
It's almost like something's tripping it. So, yeah, something's tripping it. So you get lights on the dash. You go to crank it. The starter motor pops, which you can hear, and then it all just goes dead again.
I bet you got it from
So, God's sake, I had my hopes up. Right, we're having flashes. We've messed around with the terminals again because we think it's corroded battery terminals. But, ooh! Come on, come on,
That must have been for about half an hour.
come on. It's getting no fuel.
Absolutely nothing. So there's
Oh, it cranks, but it's just getting no fuel. We got to suss that out. Is it the immobiliser or not? Come on. Nah, still no fuel.
I don't think it's getting fuel pump.
Oh, one step closer though.
Oh my.
Come on.
I'm not as bad as him.
No, you're not as bad as him.
But I've had a thing for this Dukes for ages. And I've just
Are you trying to demobilise it?
Better ones, like the Nismos, the sporty ones. Not just the plain Duke, like the best.
Yeah, no, nothing. It's definitely the immobiliser. I reckon if you can get that blue light to go off.
Because they've said it's relatively low mileage for the 80s.
Oh,
Right, okay.
right.
They've said I could get
The blue light is not flashing.
low twos, low threes for it,
Come on.
which will be decent for a decent car.
Yeah, no, we ain't getting power to the fuel pump. Right, fuse checks. Right, it has literally been probably about an hour since the last update. We've checked fuses, we've checked relays, we've checked all sorts. We are now currently in the boot. We've just mocked up a drill battery to the
12
fuel
volts.
pump.
12 volt battery direct to the fuel pump to see if we're getting anything when the fuel pump goes, to see if the fuel pump is at fault, but it worked. I've just plugged that back in. I'm just going to put the cover back on it. I believe there's another pump underneath on these that possibly needs the same sort of treatment to check, make sure it works. And then after that, I think it's probably the immobiliser unit playing silly buggers with us.
Which is brilliant. So let's get more diagnosing done. Right, primary pump works, secondary pump works. That means it's the immobiliser being a dick. So basically the immobiliser is hidden in there behind the fuse box, right up under the dash, and there's a lot of cables and stuff with it, which is stopping it from running. So we need to figure out how to sort that out. Right, as you can see, the night is coming in. We know it cranks, we know the fuel pumps work, but it is the immobiliser. We've looked at bypassing it, can't figure out how to do it at the moment. So unfortunately, no first start today. This is where it's going to be left for now. If you guys did enjoy this, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. And one day this will be running, but I'm gonna go because I'm absolutely shattered. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.